This is Irontrader. This is the last call of the week. So we're going to take a look here at crude oil and at natural gas. But first of all, we're going to do a little quick look here at NVDA. NVDA. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have NVIDIA, your daily chart. Now, you can see here where you're just not giving up the old ghost here, okay? So a lot of the technology here came off here today. A lot of it was rallying up. Now, Amazon rallied, Meta rallied up. Microsoft, Apple's down a little bit here. Netflix is down, and Tesla, and wow, that's hammer time on Tesla, okay? But since that robo-taxi there, you can only go so far on selling notions down at the pier. Okay. So here's what we have on NVIDIA. All right, let me just bigger up a little bit for you. Okay, yesterday we had that high of 135 flat. So and today we had that high of 135.78. So let's look at the upside first. So you want to look at that 135.78. And then what we'll do is bring this price channel right across. What do you get? Okay, you got 136.15 level. Okay, that's what you're looking for next. And then we have this retest here of 140.76. Now, eventually it's going to get there, just a matter of time. The key is what it's going to do when it does get there. Okay, so it could rally up to that, and then you could pull right on back here, just kind of like a situation like we had here. Or you could put in a lower high, and then she comes off a little bit. Or you could break right through. Now, you break through this, you're going to 150 very, very easily. Okay, so just remember that. Now, here on the downside, obviously just watch today's low. That's going to be key. That's 133.66. It didn't have really no range today as far as the scalping goes, but I'm long the stock, so I just think it's good. Now, remember, the CEO, Jensen, he was on CNBC. He just happened to walk in there, and if you watch CNBC in the morning, Becky Quick and Joe Kernan, they got the best show in the morning. I watched that hour, and the rest of it is a pile of nonsense. But those two, they come right direct there to old school reporters on the desk. I like it. And he just happened to come strolling across there, and they gave him a little quick interview. But I think this stock is going to go much, much higher here over time. So here, what you want to watch on the downside, you want to watch 133.66. And then what we do is we'll come over to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 131.88. And then we look to yesterday's low at 131 flat. And then we're going to come right down here to 128.69. And then we have your, you got 122.51 underneath that. And then we have your 100-day here sitting at a 119.23. Then we have your 50-day right below that here. So we're sitting here at 118.30. So, but look at here what we have here. See, bottom left, upper right. See how everything is swinging right on up here? Very, very positive. This could come all the way down to the 8-day. As long as it holds that 8-day, this is going to go higher. Over time here, I think this is going to blow through that. You're going to go 150, 160. You'll probably creep all the way up to 200 there over time. Not now, but they have that new Blackwell chip coming out here, and I just think it's just such a huge demand. You got a good cycle here of a couple, 2-3 years here on this NVIDIA here. So any kind of a pullback like that, I am buying it. If I have a little bit more of an area to trade, like yesterday, you had a good trade because you had 131 on the bottom, 135 on top. Today, you just had so much. It's just very, very little for trading, stock here today. It just wasn't, trading, especially like on a Friday. You never want to go there and get jammed up. But I am been long the stock for years. So I just say, to me, this is NVIDIA is always a great play. So what you want to do Monday is watch that 135.78. If that can, your next level there will be 136.15, and then you can come all the way up to here, 140.76, and then we'd have to see what happens when it gets up there. Okay, that's the key. Downside here, you can watch the candles. Realistically, your big target right there is going to be that 8-day, 128.69. If it happens to come down there, that'd be a good buying opportunity. Take this bad boy higher. Okay, RSI here, you can just show it's not overbought, but you're sitting here very, very strong level, just like this, what the stock is. And your green over your red looking very, very bullish. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude and natural gas. Okay, here we have the old crude oil. Now, again, it didn't really do a whole lot there today. There was a little bit of good scalping in there on the UCO, but it wasn't really a whole lot there. You only didn't have that much movement out of there. I scalped 40 cents on it there today is what I scalped. That's pretty much all I've really felt comfortable with, I should say, especially like on a Friday. But again, here's what we're basically what you're trading. You're trading, you look at the bottom level, it's 74.35 8-day. Very, very key. As long as the price is above, you can go sideways to higher. Upside is right here. It's very simple, 75.98. You got to crack above that. If you can, then we can go to yesterday's high. You're looking at 76.24, and then you have 77.33, and then we have this retest up here at 78.46. Downside, just watch that 8-day. That's everything right there, that 8-day. You lose that 8-day, you're going to come down to this 50-day at 72.71. You lose that, you're going to come right down to this 21-day. Very, very simple, and that's lost. You come over here to the bottom of that candle, 71.53, and then we can just follow the candles all the way on down. But right now, it's showing a bullish chart, and I think a lot of traders are staying long here because we don't know what's going to happen over the weekend. You have this war premium situation going here now. Now, hurricane was pretty nasty, no question about it. Massive destruction going on there in Florida. However, the key is if you're an oil trader, natural gas trader like what I am here, it didn't really affect anything, any facilities, very, very minor in the crude oil. Okay, so it's really, really nothing there for the crude oil. However, they have that war premium going on. We don't know what's going to happen if Israel's going to retaliate and smack one of them oil fields. Well, then we have a problem there. Then it should take crude up much higher. Now, again, if there is some kind of a huge war come on or be a huge attack and you do attack a facility here, you can spike all the way up to here with no problem at all. That's at 84.52. But again, if you have a big giant spike up to this 84.52, then here's what I'm going to do is I will, take a short and then bring that thing down. Because a lot of times it's buy the news and then buy the rumor, sell the news kind of a situation. So again, if you do have a big spike, it can come all the way up to that 84.52, but I think that'd be a good shorting opportunity to take it back down. So realistically, when those futures open at Sunday night, you just want to watch today's candle, that 74.53 on the bottom and 76.04. And then what you do is if it cracks above that 100-day, then you got the 200-day, and then you got your retest there at that 78.46. You crack below that 8-day, you got the 50-day, you got the 21-day. You lose both of them, then she's going to go much lower and probably retest the 65.27 level. Okay, natural gas. Well, actually, natural gas here was a pretty good scalp there on the short side. I got $2 out of KOLD today. Now, it came down, but I was waiting for it to come down and hold that 21-day. If it did, then I would have taken a scalp long on the old natural gas, but it never did that. Okay, yesterday was a good scalping opportunity. I got, what did I get? I think I got 50 cents out of that UNG, but I was trading 5,000 shares, so that was pretty good on that. I was looking for a little opportunity, but I didn't see anything. So today you rallied up to 2.72 level, but all you got to do is look to the left of the chart. What do you see? 2.72. Okay, you got just a hair above that, but you couldn't make it to that 8-day. So that tells me, boom, I got to go short ski and then come all the way on down here. That's just very, very simple thing. We'll take a look here on natural gas on a hourly and a 4-hour chart right after this here. Okay, so let's look at the downside here first. So you want to look at the low 2.615. Then we'll come right here to this 2.58. We have 2.56. You have 2.53. We'll come up to the top of this candle, 2.46. And then there's your big target at 2.43. Very, very simple. Okay, upside, you got to get closed back above that 21-day at 2.64. If you do, we come to yesterday's high, 2.7, today's high, 2.72, and then there's your target at 2.76, okay? You get above that, we come right here, top of that candle, 2.78, we'll come on top of this candle, 2.83, and then we can just start rolling up here, 2.87, okay, 2.90, and then we have 2.98. You got 3, and then you got your big retest up there at 3.019. But again, I always like to show you where it could possibly go, but you got to get above that 8. That's the key. You got to get above the 21-day. You lose yesterday's candle, you're going to come down here. That's just how that goes. Okay, natural gas. Let's take a look here on an hourly and a 4-hour chart. Okay, here we have your hourly chart here. Now you can see here where it rallied all the way up to that 3.09, but you've been sinking ever since, okay? See this right here? You got that series of lower lows, okay? So that's never good. Now, again, you rallied right on up here. This was yesterday low, okay? You rallied right on up here. What do we have for a low there on natural gas here? Today we had a low at 2.615. So we had just a little bit, we had a higher low than that, what that is, going on up here. And then we rallied up to that 2.72 level, but you notice it couldn't get above. So when you look at that 2.7, you see that price channel, all you got to do is look over to the left here, okay? That's why I use price channels, and you have that 2.74, okay? So if you can rally and you can get above that price channel, well, then we come to the next channel. then we go to the next channel, then go to the next channel. But obviously right here, you stopped right at that channel, and that's a double top situation. Okay, so anytime you're trading, let's see if I can big that up here, make that a little bit simpler. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, so you had that 2.727, and then here was that 2.724, okay, the previous day. So you had that double top, so you could make it through that to go to the next level. That tells me when you have a topping tail that you got to get short, and that's when I took the KOLD. As soon as we lost that and we started going below that, then that's where you take the old short ski going all the way on down here. Now we got to see if it can hold this key price channel 2.61. If not, you're going to go and retest yesterday's low at that 2.58. So always, use different time frames. If you're trading, use a tick chart that works really good. You can use a 1, a 5, a 15 minute, and then you want to stretch it out a little bit. You can use an hourly and a 4 hour, but always look at a daily, a weekly, and a monthly. That gives you like a bigger overview here. But always watch this here and then look for tells. That's what you get. So when it goes up there, that's why I use these price channels. These blue lines are price channels. And it leaves you where your resistance is. So all you have to do is say, okay, I don't have to go and search. Boom. All I got to do is bring that price channel right across. I know right there, that's my resistance. You can't make it through. You're not going to the next level. You're not going to the 200-day. You're coming either down or sideways. That's what's happening, and that's what it did there today. Okay? So always watch it. Now, 4-hour chart here, pretty much the same thing. Had a nice good rally up here. And then here was that double top situation here on the 4-hour chart. Okay? So you take this here, this candle. That's at 2.72. There's your 2.74. Okay, see that? Double top situation. Okay, so if you use it on multiple frames like you have here, your price channels will outline it for you. So, so you say, okay, I can't get through this price channel. I'm not going to get to that next one. It's going to come flying on down. Okay, so nice 4 hours. It gives you a little bit bigger picture. You can see right there is your double top. And then we have that red candle. Boom, down she goes. Now you got to hold that price channel. That's that 2.58. That was yesterday's low. If not, then you're going to start sinking all the way down. Okay, very, very simple. So use multiple charts. Never use the one chart if you're a trader. Now, in my office here, I got two PCs there, and I got 10 screens going. So all I really have to do is just look up. You don't need that to trade. I don't need that to trade. I can trade off of a phone, a tablet, whatever. It doesn't really make any difference. But I say when I'm in office, yeah, I want comfort, baby. You know what I'm saying? Comfort, just ease here. So I don't even have to worry about it. I can just look at this. This is my resistance. Okay. That's it. This was my first resistance right here, okay? So you can see where it's going, and then it moved up higher, so then you just look to the next one, okay? Now, if you kept on going, then we just follow this. We look to this one. Then we look to that one, okay, all the way through, and then you just keep right on rolling until you have the big retest here, but that's not what it did. It went here, your double top situation, it came down, boom, there you go. Okay, that's what I got for you here. I will be back here Sunday night as usual. Okay, now futures open there at 6 o'clock. I usually have a video there for you before 7, and we'll take a look here at crude oil and natural gas, and then we'll get you all set up there for Monday. So everybody have a great weekend, relax, and then we come out Monday nice and fresh. Remember, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.